Have you ever heard the phrase solid, liquid, and gas? We all learn in school that these are the three main states of matter. Ice melts into water, water boils into vapor. It seems simple enough. But what if I told you there's a fourth state of matter? A state so extreme that it makes up nearly 99% of the visible universe. It's called plasma, and chances are you've already seen it without even realizing it. Look up at the night sky. Every single star you see, including our own sun, is made almost entirely of plasma. That glowing streak of lightning during a thunderstorm? Plasma. The neon lights in a diner sign? Plasma. Even the shimmering curtains of the northern lights, that too is plasma dancing across the atmosphere. So what exactly is plasma? To understand it, let's quickly revisit the other states of matter. In a solid, atoms are tightly packed, vibrating in place. In a liquid, they move more freely, sliding past one another. In a gas, the atoms or molecules are far apart, flying around independently. Now, if you take a gas and pump in so much energy through heat, electricity, or radiation that the atoms actually lose their electrons, you get plasma. It's like a soup of charged particles, positive ions, and free-floating electrons swirling together. This makes plasma very different from the other states of matter. For one, plasma can conduct electricity extremely well because of all those free charges. It also reacts to magnetic fields, twisting and spiraling in ways gases never could. And when those electrons and ions smash together, they release light. That's why plasma often glows in such brilliant colors, from the bright red and blue of neon signs to the dazzling greens and purples of an aurora. But plasma isn't rare. In fact, it's the most common state of matter in the universe. While solids, liquids, and gases dominate here on Earth, out in space, almost everything we see, stars, nebulae, solar winds, is made of plasma. In a way, solids and liquids are the exception, not the rule. The very matter that keeps our universe alight is plasma. On Earth, you don't have to go to space to see it. Pet a plasma globe at a science museum and you'll see colorful filaments of plasma reach out to your fingertips. Walk under fluorescent lights and you're standing beneath plasma glowing inside the tubes. Even that smartphone in your pocket? The plasma screens of the past were once the cutting edge of display technology. And then there's lightning. When a bolt splits the sky, it superheats the air to over 30,000 degrees Celsius, 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. At that temperature, the air itself becomes plasma, which is why lightning flashes so brightly. Plasma is nature's way of saying, I have too much energy and I need to let it out. But plasma isn't just something to admire. It's also a technology we're learning to control. Plasma torches can cut through steel like butter. Plasma sterilizers can kill bacteria without harsh chemicals. And perhaps most importantly, scientists are trying to harness plasma for fusion power, the same process that fuels the sun. If we succeed, we could have a nearly limitless source of clean energy right here on Earth. Imagine giant reactors where hydrogen atoms are fused into helium inside rings of magnetic fields containing plasma hotter than the core of the sun. That's not science fiction. It's happening right now in experimental reactors across the world, like the ITER project in France. If humanity can tame plasma, it could change the future of energy forever. Of course, plasma also has a dark side. Solar flares, gigantic eruptions of plasma from the sun, can blast waves of charged particles toward Earth. These can interfere with satellites, disrupt power grids, and even knock out global communications. In 1859, a massive solar storm called the Carrington Event lit up the night skies with auroras as far south as Cuba and knocked out telegraph lines worldwide. If something similar happened today, the damage could cost trillions of dollars. So, plasma is both beautiful and dangerous, mysterious and familiar. It's in our lamps and lightning bolts, but also in the hearts of stars billions of light years away. It's a reminder that the universe is far stranger than the simple categories we learned as kids. Matter doesn't stop at solid, liquid, or gas. It evolves into plasma, a state full of energy and potential. The next time you see a neon sign, a bolt of lightning, or even the glow of the sun, you're not just looking at light. You're witnessing the fourth state of matter in action. Plasma isn't just a curiosity. It's the very substance of the stars, the fire of creation itself, and perhaps the key to our future. So here's the big takeaway. Plasma is everywhere, it's powerful, and it's essential. And while we've only begun to understand it, one thing is clear. The universe we live in is quite literally a plasma universe.